Right now is a hard time to be a buyer. We thought it was a hard time to be a buyer for the last few years, but this has gotten serious. We have an inventory crisis where we have almost 25% less inventory right now than we did pre-pandemic, and buyers are having a hard time. And so one of the biggest conversations we have right now with sellers, with people who want to sell their home, is where am I going to go? How am I going to find a house? So here's the 3 things you need to know right now about how to buy a house. Number 1, asking price it's almost like an auction. Asking price is kind of probably the bottom of where the house is going to sell. Now, that's not always the case, but you need to make sure you're searching your parameters where you can afford. So if you say, I could buy $500,000 house, don't go much over 500,000 in your searching, because those 500 may actually go for 550. So you want to make sure that you're keeping your search parameters where you can afford it. Number 2, don't be afraid to give the seller what we call appraisal insurance. So appraisers took a huge hit in 2010 or 2009 when all the housing collapsed. And so they're very tight on appraisals. So if the neighbor's house sold 6 months ago, there may not tell you that this house is worth any more, even though there were 8 people who want to pay $50,000 more than the neighbor's house. So historically, the weight of the appraisal lays on the seller. On the house has to appraise for whatever it's going to sell for. But the reality is, right now, if you have $10,000 extra in your pocket, in the long run, getting the house you want is worth paying that extra $10,000. So if you go in with an offer that says we'll pay $10,000 over the appraised value, that's definitely a way to lock in. And number 3, you just can't have a home to sell right now. You cannot be contingent on that. So a lot of what we're doing right now is either helping people make plans to get through. Like, we have rental properties that we allow our clients to stay in so they can go ahead and sell their house, and they can move into a short-term rental opportunity and then can buy without that contingency. That's one option. Second option that we offer is to just buy the house from you and let you stay so that you can buy uncontingent. Or the third opportunity is just get the home sold, find an Airbnb somewhere that you want to live. And honestly, it's not a bad thing, because you can test out while nobody wants to move twice. It's not bad to go move into a neighborhood where you think you want to live and live in an Airbnb for a little while, or a part of town, or see if you like the grocery store, see if you like the commute to work. It's not a bad idea. Is it everybody's first plan? No, but it's definitely an option, and one that you should consider looking at. So it is a hard time to be a buyer right now. We are 100% ready to help you guys do that. If you have any questions about how you're going to find the next house, whether you're buying your very first house or whether you have one to sell, we would love to talk to you.